Why would you do that? Like, Flacco's career is going nowhere. The guy's 36. He's not good anymore. You know? There's no future there. Why would you... I mean, I know you're not starting him for the whole year, but, like, why... Why wouldn't you just start, you know, like, Mike White? You know, what's wrong with him? I don't know. I just don't understand. Alright. Just a few more topics left, then I'll be done. Alright. So this is not a shock to me, but kind of is at the same time. So, AB has been accused of using a fake vaccine card. Now, I mean, this doesn't shock me. You know, the problem with these things is an accusation like this. I mean, this is the same guy who got frostbite in the middle of the summer. Alright, so this guy is not the most predictable person on the planet. But if I were to tell you someone is going to get accused of using a fake vaccination card, who would you guess? I would have 1,000,000% guessed AB. He's just the guy that would do that, you know? And, you know, he's got a reputation for allegedly not paying bills. You know, he's got, like, a reputation of that. It's very possible this isn't true yet again, like, I think we all know that, but, you know, it's very possible, you know, I would not be surprised if he did, you know, it's crazy to think, we used to think he was, like, AB was one of the best stories in the NFL, and then all of a sudden he's like this convict, you know? Shows how little we know football players, NFL players, you know? Alright. So, one of the bigger stories of the day is the fact that Khalil Mack, a Pro Bowl pass rusher, is now out for the season. That is a pretty big blow for the Bears. And I mean, he hasn't been as, like, flashy or impressive in the last few years as he was at the beginning of his career. But he was still delivering a productive amount of, you know, he was still producing, you know. He had 6 sacks in 7 games. Alright, that's pretty damn good. I think people just, you know, as they get to know that you're a beast, the less they are impressed. But, like, 6 sacks in 7 games? He's on pace for 14.5 sacks in a season. That's pretty impressive. Obviously not as impressive as Myles Garrett, but you know what Khalil Mack was doing this year? He was like probably the only bright spot for the Bears on the defensive side of the ball. Like they do not have a lot of good things going for him, but the Khalil Mack was one of them, and they just lost it. So Bears are in a tough spot here. Very tough spot. Alright, I got one more segment to do, and then that's going to be it. So I think one thing people are forgetting about because of Jokic and Curry dominating so much, you know, they're forgetting that there is another 2-time MVP, Giannis. He's averaging 28 this year, so far. He's averaging 28 and 11. not much different from the stat line he's had the last 2 years. Giannis is still unstoppable, despite the fact that we're looking at Curry for averaging 30 a night, which is ridiculous, and, shooting 40% from 3. And obviously Jokic for his 26 points a night, being one of the bigger triple-double threats in the league. Don't forget about Giannis, man. He's still one of the most unstoppable guys in the NBA and one of the toughest guys to guard. Right now, the NBA is lucky that Giannis has still yet to find his three-point shot. He's shown some improvement in it, but it's still not quite there. But, they should be thankful that he doesn't have that yet. And it's very possible in the next few years that he will develop one. And he'll be one of the more unstoppable players in the NBA. Alright, so that's it. Good stuff today. Shorter podcast, but I'll take it. This is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, or iHeartRadio. This is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan. Have a good day. See you Monday.